Do you remember him mentioning a Ford Edge?
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember him saying that the Ford Edge had been moved, he had passed by, it wasn't there, at some point he passed by again, and it was there, impeding his plow route?
Yes.
Okay. Would about 3:30 in the morning sound right to you in terms of what he reported, in terms of the time that he saw it there?
It sounds right, but I'm not sure of the exact time. My report would reflect the accurate time.
Fair enough. Did you take any investigative steps when you learned about this snowplow driver to determine who, if anyone, might have owned a Ford Edge associated with 34 Fairview?
I did not know.
Did your investigation ever reveal that the Albert family actually had a Ford Edge at the time?
Yes.
Who is depicted in that photograph?
The big story, Mr. David Yannetti, criminal defense attorney.
Trooper Proctor then, former Trooper Proctor, Michael Proctor, then responded, correct?
That's what it says here, yes.
And he responded to the group, funny, I'm going through his retarded client's phone, correct?
That's what it says, yes.
He wrote, no nudes so far, correct?
That's what it says, yes.
And in reference to Mr. Yannetti's photograph, he wrote, I hate that man. I truly hate him, correct?
That's what it says. I acknowledged it by responding with a thumbs up emoji.
And he also informed you, his supervisor, that he was going through her phone looking for nudes or naked pictures of her on her phone, correct?
He did not tell me that he was going through naked pictures, for naked pictures through the phone.
He wrote, no nudes so far, right?
That is what is written, yes.
What did you think he was looking for when he wrote that phrase?
I don't know what he was looking for.
What would be a reasonable interpretation of what Michael Proctor was looking for when he wrote, no nudes so far?
I don't know.
Motorcycles, handbags, pair of shoes, or naked pictures of Miss Karen Reed?
His mission was to go through the phone to look for digital evidence that's related to the crime. The fact that he wrote no nude so far, I cannot comment on. I have no memory of him writing retarded on a text message.
And you'll agree that that is one of the most vile and insensitive and incendiary terms one could use in modern society. Retarded, correct?
That is correct. It's unfortunate, unprofessional what he said in the private text message communication. He might have been voicing his frustrations. I cannot speak for Michael Proctor. It is unprofessional and unfortunate that he said that.
Stop.
An individual crossing the frame with a couple of cars parked, one of which has a plow on it. Be wearing a black sweatshirt, a hooded sweatshirt.
Do you recognize the person in this video?
It appears to be Mr. Brian Higgins. It appears to be an individual wearing a black beanie hat, black dark colored sweatshirt with some design on it.
This is right after the SUV has been driven in from the flatbed after having been seized in Dighton, correct?
Yes.
This video is backward, correct?
Yes, it is a mirror image of what is actually taking place as recorded by the camera.
Had anybody in that home ever mentioned the idea of whether or not John O'Keefe went into 34 Fairview that night?
No.
Did you have any information whatsoever that there was any animus or animosity between Brian Higgins and John O'Keefe?
No.
Did you find any evidence shaping your investigation that there was a motive to harm, hurt, or murder Mr. O'Keefe by Mr. Higgins?
No, there was not.
As a possible scenario for Brian Higgins to be jealous about John O'Keefe.
There's a possibility there, but I didn't see it.
Did you explore that possibility when you got all these text messages?
We did not follow up on that aspect based on the totality of the entire investigation.
Are you aware of whether or not there's evidence that John O'Keefe, the phone describes John O'Keefe's phone taking 36 steps, covering a distance of about 84 feet at 12:32 and 16 seconds on the morning of January 29th, 2022?
Objection.
Can you answer that? Are you aware of that?
I am not, Your Honor.
So the answer is,
The answer was,
No, I'm not aware of that.